Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, what up, man? You know, was in the house. Your mandems. The Triple B blood clot. Yeah, man, the only based boxing channel. The only truly based boxing channel, yeah? And a man who talks about reality and truth. And that's why man get shadow banned all the time and haterism and what a blah, blah, blah. Death threats. Believe that about death threats. I don't care, man. I ain't gonna change. Yeah? The lyrics that I spit because of the algorithm, man. You know, I ain't changed what I say because of some haters and a few death threats from moronical imbeciles like Mass Jenkins. Well, I don't know what happened to that fool anyway. Probably had a heart attack, blood. Um, yeah. So what? So yeah, what this video I'm about to do, right? So it's about a benzo, Ben Whittaker, otherwise known as Benzo the Bellend, otherwise known as Ben Shittiker. Yeah, and I've rinsed him a few times before, mainly because his eyes are too close together, and it gives me an uncomfortable feeling. You know. Yeah, and Ben Whittaker, but like I was basically about to do a video, kind of bigging him up, saying, you know what? I say, you know what? Yeah, yeah, he's a bellend. Yes, he's arrogant. Right. Right. Yes, he's obnoxious, and it ain't just showboating. Some people think, oh, it's disgusting. He's against showboating, against bums, against shit. I don't mind, man. And I was gonna say, you know what? His last fight against the Arabic bloke, allegedly from Luxembourg, yeah. He went to town on him, man. And I said, and I even said before my past videos, even though I rinsed him, I said, I'll watch him. He's entertainment. I'd rather watch this than someone drab. Yeah, I might hate him sometimes. I might want him to get knocked out, but he's entertaining. He brings the show. Not everyone can, of course. It would be boring if everyone tried to be like, what do you mean, man? Uzi Ahmed, and he got sparked, man. He's a meme forever. But, Sexton, was it Ashley Sexton knock him out? You can almost say, yeah, check this out, man. This is what I done to Uzi. Uzi, the bate, what is it, the dancing man, it was kind of funny. I think probably Uzi's over it now. But anyway, Belen Benzo, Shittiker. And I said, you know what? He's entertaining. And the last fight against the Arab French Luxembourg guy, whatever he's meant to be, grey knob, he went to town. Twirls, dancing, spins. My favourite one is when the guy's ducking, he's trying to come forward, and Belen just steps back, goes ding on top of his head with the inside of the glove. And what's his face? The ref has been a hater. I'm like, let him go, man. People love it. Every time the ref, stepped in to tell him off, people booed him. The ref, and so they should. I mean, yeah, you need some decorum in the ring. Some of the old school guys, it's disgusting. Come on, man. This is boxing. Boxing is disgusting. You're meant to batter the other person. Don't give it none of that glory. Oh, honor. Boxing as a sport has always been the crack hole of the sporting world. Corrupt, dirty, unfair. When it leaves the average pro boxer lives 10 years, last 10 years less than the general populace. So think about that, homeboy. You get all these punch drunk guys who lost all their money. Come on, man. Let the man have his fun. And people like it. Like I said, he was cheered in the ring. He'll have some haters. And I remember he didn't have much, when I used to troll him, I always troll him, right? Every post I go, your eyes are too close together. It's just a light troll, you know what I'm saying? Some people notice, why you keep on saying that? I said, well, because his eyes are too close together, innit? And a couple of people go, oh, you're a hater, you're just jealous, innit? People always assume that, people become these psychologists. They assume, oh, you must be jealous because you mugged someone. Oh, what a stupidity. What a stupidity. But, it's a bit like them psychologists, them pub psychologists. The only reason you say anything bad about the Batemans is because you're secretly a Bateman. Yeah. I mean, apart from being anything disproven, like I knew some guys that ended up being Batemans that were straight to start off with, or whatever, with women. And they never hated no Batimans. They never expected, they were just like overcompensate by trying to be manly, joining the army, trying to be in the SAS. You get me? Rugby, talking about birds all the time. And I knew few fellas, they're all like that, and they come out and it was Batimans. But whatever, this ain't about your channel. So, yeah, Benzo the Bellend. You know, jealous. Why would I be jealous, man? I mean, you know, good on him. Get on with it, man. But you've got a low IQ and your eyes are too close together. Right? Your eyes are too close together. And you know what that means when someone's eyes are too close together? Not to be trusted, man. Yeah, it's a common trait amongst criminals and otherwise unsavory characters. Yeah, people with eyes that are too close together should not be trusted. Yeah, and obviously I don't trust Benzo the Bellend, right? Because, you know, he puts up stuff about Christ and, you know, he thanks, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yeah, thank you. But they go like, I thank you for my victory. It's always about them. It's not about, look, thank you. I love Jesus Christ. Thank you, man. He's my Savior and God bless you all. No, it's about, I thank Jesus for giving me the victory. I mean, come on, man. You know, this is boxing. You're bashing someone. Don't think, you know, I'm pretty sure that God and Jesus have better things to do than trying to go, make sure Benzo the Bellend wins his fight and then humiliates another guy and batters him. That's just an egotist, a narcissist. And that's clearly what Benzo the Bellend is. Yeah? Yeah, with his eyes too close together, right? So, you know, but like I said, you know, I was ready to do a video. Go, listen, man, I'm not saying I'm on Team Bellend Benzo. I'm not saying, you know, I back him totally. I don't like too much arrogance. And the main thing was, you remember, right? In the amateurs, he went to the final of the Olympics, right? Against a Cuban. And he lost that fight. And he clearly lost that fight, right? And then on top, when he gets up on the stand, instead of like, you know, gracefully accepting his silver, he takes it off, puts it in his pocket, you know, starts pulling faces, you know. He looks even weirder with his eyes so close together. And like, you know, I'm like, you know, you come on, man. Firstly, it's amateur sport. Secondly, you were clearly beaten, you blood clot. You know, don't pretend it's not like being ripped off. Poor Joe Joyce, big Joe Joyce. You remember, he got clearly ripped off. Yeah, in the Rio Olympics. And you see his face. He's disappointed, right? But he's still got the decency to get up there, take his medal, and be a man. Yeah? Be a man like Joe Joyce. But the Bellend, Benzo, so, you know, I had to give it the big. And now I like a bit of cockiness in a fighter. Some fighters, you had to be able to back it up, like Prince Nazim. Was very obnoxious as well. But, you know, in the early fights, I was like, this guy, man. But then I was like, nah, man, you know, he's backing it up. He's got style, yeah, punching power. He's got speed. He's got accuracy. And he'll take him out in the second round, you know. So the same thing with Benzo Bellend. Benzo Bellend. You know, with the close set eyes. Like, you know, he amused and entertained not just me, but the peeps. At the live and on TV. And suddenly, like I said, he used to see all the shit would be post because he didn't have many followers and he didn't post that much. But now it's blown up. Like, he's got 100,000 extra followers on Twitter and Insta. He had like 9,000 Twitter followers. Because he was on a big show. And most of the people will be bigging him up. And that's cool. I got no problem with that, man. He brings show business. You know, boxing is the hurt show business. And obviously, particularly Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards, obviously, you know, bigging up Benzo because he, you know, Sonny loves black fighters, don't he? He wants to be a black fighter. He actually posted, I want to be like Ben Whittaker when I'm taller. I mean, you know, Sonny can poke a bit of fun of himself. I like that, but that aspect. Like I said, the good Sonny, the fun Sonny I like. You know, the slippery grassy Sonny I don't like. And he made fun of me, you know. He made fun of me because he knew I don't talk about myself too much in the show, but, you know, I revealed that I had an abusive childhood, you know, and battled some depressions and blah, blah. And he thought it was very funny to make fun of the Triple B. And he got the wrong person anyway. You know, he thought he was the Don. I love this game. I love this game, innit? You're doing no videos tonight. You're not doing no videos tonight. You're not doing no videos tonight. Smashed his phone up, innit? But we've made up now, so it's not a problem. But you know, you're making fun of. You're autistic, innit? Ha ha ha. Yo, man, why don't you kill yourself? Ha ha. You're secretly a batty man. Ha ha ha. I mean, you know, the stupid thing I was referring to earlier, right? And most of them, you know, ha ha. You got non-stop as a kid. Ha ha. He thought that was real funny. He thought that was real funny. I didn't release, you know, the recording, and I could do, and I could have done it the week, because it was a week before his world title fight. If I dropped that a week before his world title, I'm talking like serious. This ain't good, blood. and he threatened. And there were threats as well. Obviously, I ain't fucking gonna be scared of a midget. But he goes, no, I won't do it. I go, no, of course you won't do it. Because I'll batter you. I get someone else to do it. I go, yeah, so you're threatening me then, are you, Sonny? Why do you think it's Sonny? I go, because I can recognise your visa voice, innit? But, you know, like I said, you know, Sonny and I kind of made up. He came on the show. He bribed me with £80. Yeah, I thought he could have bribed me a bit more. But you know, like I said, there's a very good part to Sonny, so I ain't dissing him. But yeah, obviously he's backing Ben Whittaker. And he's going, why are all these haters coming after him? And, you know, obviously, he did say, yeah, I would want to be like Ben Whittaker when I was tall. Of course he does. He wanted to be light heavyweight. He wanted to be brown, Sonny. But, you know, I like the way he can poke a little fun at himself. And like I said, and, you know, as I said, this video was intentionally, originally meant to be like, yeah, you know, he brought me around Ben Whittaker. He's entertaining. He's obviously very talented. You're going to have me switch to the screen? Yeah, I might eventually want him to get blasted out, but I enjoy watching the man fight. There's nobody with that kind of... And he's got his own skills. Oh, is Nazim Hamed like, well, he does got different moves. And he's doing it light heavyweight, which is a lot more dangerous, you know. Featherweights don't... in light heavyweights, don't hit like featherweights. You feel me? But it'll be interesting to watch his career. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm still saying good things about him. But, you know, the problem is, you can't take no, you know, you can't take no criticism, Belland. So, Benzo the Belland with the eyes too close together, he can't take no criticism. I know that because one of my fans, Lee Talks Boxing, Lee Talk Audrey, and what up, my man, follow his channel. Yeah, he was saying, you know, he said like he's really, really thin-skinned. You can see because when people, because back in the day, before this weekend, last weekend, like he didn't have many fans, like followers or whatever. So he would answer some of the posts. Anytime someone criticised him, you go nuts back on them, you know. And you can listen, blood. If you can dish it out, you had to be able to take it. One thing I can't stand is a narcissist. I used to know a dickhead, right? This fat idiot I used to know, yeah? And like, he was always jealous because Chubby was a styler, tall, better looking, educated, you know, could express himself. And the guy was very bitter. And so he tried and rinse me a couple of times. I'd just turn on him. It was easy. It was like fucking shooting fish in a barrel. I just tear it to pieces. And he started crying a couple of times. I said, listen, blood. I said, listen, bro. Why do you have to say that? I said, well, yo, step back, you fat prick. And I said, you just been having a go at the Triple B, yeah, trying to mug me off, and then you start crying, actually crying. When I come back and give it back you can't, yeah, you can't give it out. And he goes, but you don't have to say anything. I go, fuck you, man. Well, yeah, I'm not allowed to say nothing, but you are. I go, you're an idiot, man. You're a grown man too, acting like some kid crying. And I said, listen, you know, if you don't want it back, don't say anything. You can't give it out if you can't take it back. Don't give it out. Stop crying. Yeah, blood clot. So that's what I mean. So that's what Benzo, and these are narcissists with big egos. They love to give it out. And Benzo, obviously, he's not you know, a very high IQ guy. You know, his tongue and his insults, they're not going to really get to anyone. You know, he made a really whack rhyme, didn't he? I stopped him in a jiffy or something. I don't know. I can't remember. Some real whack rhyme. And everyone was silent. The whole crowd. The whole crowd and the interviewer just embarrassed and went on. But, you know, he's not a talker. And Naz wasn't that bright either, but he just say a couple of funny things, man. But with Whittaker, he can't take it, man. He can't take it in the comments. Start crying. Anyway, so this is the funny thing. So on Instagram, so there was only like 5 or 6 of his posts. I go, wow, your eyes too close together, right? So I get this message. I get these messages from this random account called Will Beef, yeah, Will Beef, BEWTH, and with comments of left, go, you are bitter, you're a loser, you're this, that, and the other, you know, badly written. I was like, oh yeah, whatever, man, I don't care. You know, especially on the ones where I took the mick out of Benzo. So I'm thinking, all right, maybe you're a Bellend fan, yeah. And I just laugh, you know. Who cares, man? Yeah, people can rinse me what they want. I don't care, man. Can't do nothing to the chubby. Anyway, so then I get this message request from this Will Beat, and it's obviously misspelled. You're, why you are, so angry, low life scumbag, so unhappy and poor and sad and angry with how life turned out for you. You can never do what boxers do. I'm like, okay, I know that's you, Ben. I gotta look on the account, right? It's recently been set up. Yeah? No followers, no posts, nothing, just an empty account, burner account. So like, I'm like this. I'm like, hello, Ben. Wait, let me find the thing. I can wait. Give me a minute. I'll find this thing. I don't know. I mean, I find this fencing thing fun. The whole thing about trolling. Oh, you fancy, no, man, it's a skill, right? I only troll wrongings who deserve it anyway. Yeah, and then you get all hurt. You get all hurt. Right? You're a low life, sick, pathetic, unhappy soul, small dick prick. That was his original one. I said, stop crying, you pussy hole. I shit in your mum ugly mouth. That's just childish, whatever. And I said, I know that's you, Ben. Ben Shitchko with your burner account. Your eyes will always be too close together. Ben's on the bell end. And you'll always be a genetic mystery meat mongoloid. So he doesn't deny it. I'm clearly saying, that's you, Ben. I know it's you. And I don't deny it. It doesn't go quite, because he's low IQ in it. He couldn't help himself. Like Spencer Fearon with the lack of prefrontal lobe. He can't help himself, man. He's too emotional. He can't think into more than 50 minutes into the future. The Spencer Fearon in 50 minutes in the future is not the Spencer Fearon right now. And he can't think about the future Spencer Fearon because he's a moron with a low IQ and a poorly developed prefrontal lobe. All right? And so is Ben Shitker. So you also, it's obviously misspelled what I said. You're so angry, low life scumbag, so unhappy and poor and sad and angry with how life turned out for you. You can never do what boxers do. I went, so it is you, Ben, you thin-skinned bellend. Why are your eyes so close together? You look like a retard missing a chromosome. They're laughing at him. And this is a bit cruel, but I had to do it, man. P.S. Great to see your dad at ringside, but damn, he primitive and ugly. He looked like Homo erectus or some other extinct hominid. I'm surprised he can actually reproduce with a white woman as he looks like a different species. What's his IQ? 45? Less than half Coco the gorillas? Now, some people might say that's a bit low. It's racialist. Sorry, man. This guy's, like I said, don't give it out if you can't take it. This guy has been trying to mug me off with his fake alias account. His burner account, Ben Whittaker. So I'm happy to go for him. Yeah, it's a bit low going for his ad. No. Somebody says it's a bit low, mugging off some poor journeyman who's trying to earn a few £100, yeah, for his family. Yeah, some people say that. I don't care, man. Words are words, blood. Yeah, so yeah, I mug his dad up because I want him to know you're a mug. You're a mug. Yeah, you're thin-skinned. You can't take it, but you love to give it out. So I'm going to have to mug you off. So I'm going to continue munching this blood clot. And like I said, yeah, it's this is a bit shameful, isn't it? Because I was about to big him up. Give him a nice video and said I had to reveal him as a tool, as a thin-skinned tool. Yeah. With the eyes that are way too close together. And also, like, Benzo, he's got a rap as well on Insta. He got some whack rap, man. And it's just, it's one of them studio things where, like, the whole thing's so distorted, so studioized. It's not his voice. And it's pathetic, man. But I don't know. As I said, I don't really care. I don't know why does every, like, sportsman, like, well, I'm sorry to say, but of a certain origin, always want to be a rapper. Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot. Remember Lewis Hamilton tried to be a rapper as well. Fruity bellend. Anyway, Whittaker, he can't take it. So he sort of partially blocked me on Twitter. You're unable to see this post because the account limits who can view their posts. Because I mugged him off for his eyes being so close together. And I hope I have given him a complex. But like I said, with his eyes being so close together, right? Like a hunter. He'll be able to see all the punches, the straight punches. But because he won't be able to see the roundhouse shots coming round because, he'll only be able to see the shots from the straight. So I bet you when he eventually, if you watch, you can see it in his fight. He's actually been caught. a few times. But every single gentleman he's boxed, he's been caught by at least one decent shot, sometimes several, even the last guy, right? Obviously, it's not enough, but... And what are the shots? They're roundhouse shots. They're hooks. Because his eyes are too close together. He can't see the hooks coming. So watch. This is what's going to happen in his career. Yeah, he's going to entertain us. And I can't wait till his next fight. It'd be fun, man. It'd be fun. He can come on the show as well if he wants to pussy hole. Probably hasn't got the balls. You know. At least Sonny had the balls, you get me? But, like, yeah, he can come on the show. No problem. And... yeah, so watch. You watch. He will get knocked out when he steps up against a puncher. Yeah, I don't know at what level. Would that be British level, world? I'm thinking he can make it to world level. Certainly. And he's got a lot of fans now across the world. Bigging him up. People like Gavon Gay Davis, people like that, I think, or the other one. Who's the other one? Shakur. Stevenson, the retiree, who's so stupid, he got trolled by some guy who kept on saying, Campbell and Allen's going to smash you, and he took it seriously, and he took the bait. He said, yeah, I'll hit him so many times that his dad will run in, and he's like, you don't even understand. This guy, my man's is clearly being sarcastic and ironic. But anyway, yeah, that's another story. But Ben Whittaker is going to get knocked out by a hook. A big roundhouse shot that he doesn't see coming because he doesn't have no peripheral vision. He just got the straight up vision. He'll probably see real long distances with his close set eyes. He'll probably see 50 miles in front of him, but he can't see nothing coming from the side. He's going to get flattened by a hook. Trust me. Anyway, peace in the Middle East, guys. Sorry, before I go, yeah. Also, the other thing, right, he's clearly been bought. I mean, they do this to all vaguely good athletes now and entertainers, so it's not really a surprise, but, the symbols will be their downfall. You've seen it throughout the video, the fruity photo shoots, the fake Christianity, the degrade Christianity, and he does the one-eye thing so much, so, yeah, he's just another fraud, a bell end. Benzo the bell end, another sellout. Working for the secret society, and yeah, and like I said, he was made Wolverhampton mayor. I mean, look at that. That's all the mayors and stuff like that, they're all part of the secret society. It's just another thing, man, another ritual, yeah. So F him with the eyes too close together.